We're going camping! Yay! Camping!
Yes, Slimy. It is gonna be super fun.
As long as we don't see none of those spikies, of course.
Those angry prickly monsters would definitely ruin the trip.
Are we there yet? Are we there yet?
I can't wait anymore.
Come on.
Almost, my little spikies. You just have to wait a little longer.
Hopefully none of those no-good slimies show up and ruin our trip.
You're right, but can you not say things like that out loud in front of the kids? Camping! 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 Yay!
Wow, I didn't realize how close to the monster border this campsite would be. Do you think it would be okay?
The spike balls should know not to cross the line into slimy territory, but if they do, I won't hesitate to protect our family in whatever way I can. You know the history. You know you can't trust those spikies.
Yes.
Hey, Mom! Can we go play in the forest?
Sure, Spiky, but make sure you and your siblings stay close together, okay? No running off alone. And if you see any slimies, you make sure to come right back. You hear that, you two?
Okay, Mom.
You do realize how close we are to the slimy monster border, right? Do you really think that was a safe idea?
Oh, my prickly love. You have to let kids explore and be kids. Besides, I am sure this campsite would not be allowed if there was a chance of us running into those slimy monsters. Let's just try not to think about slimies and enjoy our trip, okay?
Hey guys, come look over here.
Ooh.
Wow, that's so cool!
Who are you?
Hi, I am Slimy. I am going camping today with my family. They let me go explore on my own for a bit. Who are you? You don't look like my other slimy friends from school. Would you like to be my friends? I found a really cool river that I can show you. It has so many cool rocks and flowers and bugs and fish.
We're spikies, and I think that means we can't be friends.
What? But you don't seem big and scary at all, like what I have been taught in school or what my parents have told me. No, I don't think they meant you at all. I think they probably meant some other type of scary Spiky. They can't have meant you. Let's go play.
1 second. What do you guys think? Can we trust her?
She seems very small and nice and doesn't look at all like the scary posters of slimies.
I think she should be fine, and I would like to see that river.
Yes, the river does seem fun, and if she does anything bad, we have each other, right?
Right.
Okay, Slimy, let's go play.
Yay! And over here is a cool rock, and over here is a cool plant, and over here is a cool flower, and over here is a cool...
Hey, what is going on over here?
Dad! We're just playing with our new friend!
No, you aren't. Kids, get back to the campsite. You are so grounded. Wait until your mother hears about this.
But...
Now! And you. Don't you ever come around here again. Your parents should have taught you better, those no-good slimies. And don't you ever go near that river or any other slimy ever again. Didn't you kids notice the sign that said border?
Yes, but...
No buts. Go sit in the tent while I talk to your mother.
We were having fun. Why can't we be friends? Why won't Dad listen?
I hope that Slimy's okay.
he's just too stubborn. He won't listen at all.
Kids, come out here. Your father and I have something we need to talk to you about. Come sit over here while your dad starts a fire and I'll tell you a story. Now, your father told me what happened.
Yeah, we just...
Shh, let me speak. Now, your father told me what happened, and we talked about it and thought you were old enough to be told why us spiky monsters do not get along with slimy monsters. Long ago, the spiky monsters and slimy monsters were friends. In fact, when the slimy monsters first emerged from the mud, us spikies were there to help guide their way. We lived and worked together in harmony. But one day a Spiky went into our great pointy castle to find that our most sacred relic had been stolen, the great golden stone that signified our hard work and bound us together as Spikies. This stone was so important to us because it represented our strength and courage, and was irreplaceable to who we are as Spikies. When the Spiky looked out the window, he saw a Slimy running away with it, concealed in a blanket. Because of this betrayal, the Spikies and Slimies have never been able to trust each other again. Both sides set up borders. We fought great wars to get our stone back, and as the years went on, our hatred between the Spikies and the Slimies only grew stronger.
But why would the Slimy steal it?
No one knows, sweetie, but that is just the history, and we must stay true to our history as the proud Spiky family we are.
But the Slimy in the woods today didn't seem untrustworthy.
Yes, but you mustn't be naive, children. You can never trust a Slimy. Betrayal is part of who they are, down to their slimy core.
Slimy baby, what happened?
I thought you went to go play in the woods for a little bit.
I did, but I made some spiky friends, and I know I'm not supposed to talk to them, but they looked my age and not scary at all, like the posters from school and what you have told me, and we were having fun, and then a big scary spiky came and told me to leave them alone and to never come back, and I don't know why we can't be friends and why he was so mean when the little ones were so nice, and I'm scared.
Oh dear, my little Slimy, I'm so sorry. I think we should have told you the history of why we don't talk to Spiky sooner, but your dad and I were waiting until you were older.
I think it would do her good to hear about it now. Come sit over here, Slimy, and I will tell you a story. I know I have told you this, but the slimy monsters come from the ground. From the mud, and then one day, a brave Slimy decided to leave the mud and see what the rest of the world has to offer. Boy, was he surprised to find a whole new world outside of the mud, full of spiky monsters who were there to help guide the Slimies as more and more decided to venture out of the mud. Now, for what I haven't told you. The first Slimy to emerge from the mud brought with him a golden stone, and that became a symbol of our people. It was the only thing we had to connect with and to remind us of our home. The Slimy who had trusted the Spikies let them borrow it as a sign of peace. But after a long enough time, the Spikies had forgotten where it came from and started treating it as a relic of their own. The Slimies did everything they could to get back the stone, but the Spikies wouldn't listen. Since they had already taught us so much about this new world, they thought us not to be knowledgeable about anything and looked down on us for that. One day, a brave Slimy had enough and decided to try and get back our sacred relic. He had snuck into the great Spiky's pointy castle and managed to steal back the stone, hiding it under a blanket, but not before getting caught by a Spiky who alerted the rest of the spiky monsters. Because of this, many great wars were fought over the golden stone, and the Spikies and Slimies have not been able to get along ever since, and the Slimies and Spikies had agreed it better to not associate with one another, creating borders, splitting us apart. It's not your fault that the big spiky man yelled at you, my little Slimy. It's hardly his fault either when you really think about it. This is just the history between our monster kinds, and he is a product of that history. But you must know that there is nothing wrong with being kind and wanting to make friends, my dear. But for everyone's sake, you need to stay away from those stealing, prickly monsters. Nothing good comes from trusting a Spiky, okay?
Okay.
Hey guys, I'm gonna go to the river. I wanna go see if Slimy is there so I can go and apologize to her.
Wait, but didn't you hear what Mom said last night?
Yeah, weren't you listening?
Yeah, but when I really think about it, I don't think that Slimy is bad. I think that it's just because a Slimy stole something from the Spikies a long time ago. It wasn't her fault. I just want to apologize and then I will leave right away. Will you tell Mom and Dad I went to the bathroom if they ask?
Yeah.
Help me!
Hey kids, where is Spiky?
At the bathroom.
He's been gone for a while. Maybe he's lost.
Let's go look for him.
Help! Help!
My spikes won't let me grab him. Oh no, what do we do?
Ah! Whoa!
Huh?
Ah! Help! Help!
What happened?
He got stuck and we can't help him out. Our spikes get stuck every time I try to help. I can help. I will use my slime.
No, we can't accept help from a slimy.
Don't be silly. We need her help. Please, little slimy, please save my Spiky.
Okay.
Thank you so much, little slimy.
Yes, thank you.
We have to take her back to her parents to make sure she gets back safe and to say thanks.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Dad.
She did save our Spiky. Imagine if she wasn't here.
Okay.
What is this?
Get away from our daughter.
No. It's okay. Your daughter saved her son, so we came to make sure she got back safe and to say thank you.
She's a hero.
Wow, I'm so proud of you, Slimy. Even with all the history we told you last night, you still did the right thing.
Yes, Slimy. You must be very careful. But you did the right thing. Thank you so much for bringing back our daughter.
Wow, they're really getting along.
Yeah, it's really amazing.
Maybe we should put aside our differences and let them play.
Is that okay with you?
They do look like they're enjoying themselves.
You know, I always wondered why our sides could never get over the past. None of us were even alive when all this border stuff started happening.
You know what? I agree. It has been a long time.
No matter who is right, I think it would be good to let the kids play. I think that their friendship shows that our differences really don't change anything. We're all just monsters in the end.
You know what? You may have a point. Want to head back to our campsite for some hot dogs?
Yes!